WTF is a NFT. Artist Talk with Georgia and Myri. I'm in the future, baby.
It's a big change. Oh, I love that.
Oh, wow.
Oh, hello, everybody.
So many people have so many questions. We're gonna look on what exactly is an NFT to understand what we can do with it.
I just want to have like a basic knowledge, to get started.
It's a tool. It's a tool, you can use it. You can use it in your own unique way. We start at the point to first look what is it, and then you can get creative with what to do with it. Be creative. We're not gonna talk much about NFT platforms.
I'm doing art and to extend the possibility through knowledge about my art and creativity. That's my studio. If you want to know more about my paintings and if you want to see more pictures, that I'm done picture as well, you can just check it out my website or my Instagram page.
I'm bridging the physical and the digital world. Into blockchain and NFT since more than a year. On my artist website you will find photos, paintings, drawings, and I also animate my drawings. My newest baby is called Manica in Between Art Style Stories. Take a look on the website if you're interested. And here you can also subscribe to my written NFT newsletter in English and German.
Probably going to be questions more than we can answer today.
A lifetime questions.
Let's speak about NFT.
It looks funny. One thing we need to look at before. So we zoom out a bit and look at what exactly is the blockchain, what's happening there. Imagine you have a piece of paper, right?
Yeah.
And this piece of paper has a number and there are relevant
connected,
documented. We call this hash. We collect them and store them in a file storage,
The block.
When this is full, we gonna lock it up and make it smaller and store it in a place. That place it's like in a warehouse. It's called the blockchain. It's a decentralized digital warehouse where you can store stuff that is important for later maybe. That, for example, that blockchain is Bitcoin or is Ethereum.
The file cabinet is the block.
And the warehouse is the blockchain. So it's a chain of blocks.
Okay. And they all connected to each other.
Yeah. They hang on a chain, so they know they belong together in the Ethereum chain.
Yeah.
Okay. So if that makes sense, so the difference to an NFT now, because NFTs are not possible everywhere. Bitcoin can't do an NFT. Ethereum can do an NFT. And the difference, it's like a file holder where you can add more stuff. It's not just a piece of paper. I can add stuff. NFT actually means non-fungible token. It means it can't be exchanged with the same thing. So means if you have money and I have a lot of money, I can give you the money, you can give me the money. But in this case, the money is the NFT. It's unique. So I can't exchange this money with this money because it's only existing once. You have a euro and I have a euro.
Okay.
So I can give you my euro and you can give me your euro and we still have the same. That's a fungible token. something that can be exchanged with the same. It's a token. Technically, on the Ethereum chain, it's called an ERC721 token. I chose for our example Ethereum because this is the blockchain where at the moment the most NFT files are stored. Let's have a look on the things we can put in. First, what we can add is a file. That's interesting for us artists because we can put a digital file of our work inside, right? It can be anything digital: graphic, drawing, photo, GIF, video, animation, music, a game, 3D object, but also text like a book, a poem, a post, right? I could even take this raw recording and mint it as an NFT and someone could buy it.
So whatever things can be an actually NFT.
Everything, like everything digital.
Everything can enter inside. Okay.
Everything. If it's digital, you can add the files. It's kind of the original, but it's more like a duplicate of the original, because in the digital world, you will keep your source data. The second thing, and that's the real deal, is the smart contract. Okay. The smart contract is a contemporary, decentralized contract, right? It's just a documentation of mutual consent and agreement that is recorded, easy accessible on the blockchain.
Okay.
It's like a contract. There's a field when you mint an NFT, before you mint it, it's called description. And there you can fix agreements you are making with the other person. Here you can get really creative because you can connect it to different things. One example to see how far you can go is you can sell a house, a real house, not a digital one. You can make digital photos, right? But you can write in the contract, if you buy this NFT, you do buy this house.
That's crazy.
Okay, so it's just a contract. You can make every other arrangement you make in other contracts. You can do here too, right?
Okay. The smart contract is every time you sell in something, like you do this smart contract.
Well, the NFT always includes this kind of contract. If you don't write anything, the other one gets private usage rights. So it means you can print it, hang it on your wall. You can use it as your Facebook profile pictures. You can show it to your friends and show off. But here you can do further agreements. Another example how this can turn out is there's this band called Kings of Lion. I don't even know how to pronounce that. But what they did is they minted 3 NFTs where the descriptions included that the owner of this NFT becomes lifetime access to every concert they do with 4 tickets for the first line.
That's crazy,
right? So you can get really creative with this, and this is also the reason some NFTs sell for big amounts of money. That makes the picture extra special. The next thing, and that's also important because in the digital world people steal, copy paste, right click, save picture as. NFT can't make this not happen, but what the NFT can give you is when you use something, a picture or something, it gives you a simple and clear way to officially verify that you own it. It clears ownership, usage rights, copyright, if you want to copyright something. It's legally correct to put the C in the cycle on something and it's copyrighted, but it's really hard to prove that,
of course.
So this is also, if you mint an NFT, you have it recorded on the blockchain with who was it, what time, and what's the content. What is all this about? It's recorded, decentralized on the blockchain, so everybody can access it if you have internet. That's one thing you need.
Yeah, well, of course.
Drinking my self-made iced tea.
Ooh, I want a cup of tea as well. Can I make a cup of tea very fast?
Okay. So, ownership and usage rights. For example, you could say like, you can, if you buy this NFT, you get commercial usage rights. Right? Yeah. That's, for example, there's a big project with the Bored Apes. When you buy a Bored Ape, you have a commercial usage rights, not just a private one.
Yeah, of course, you can use it.
So these are also like smaller agreements you can do. This is about your creativity, right?
Wow, magic.
As many
so
options,
what's about this?
A common contract has as many options. This one has too. Loyalty. Loyalty, that's the... there's one field where you can make...
The percentage? No.
Yeah.
When you sell something, like every time this thing is gonna be sold from like the person that actually bought it from you, you're gonna receive a percentage.
You have the option to make a setting that if it gets resold, you get percentage of the,
I saw that.
price that it's been sold for.
They usually is like between 10 and 30%. Of course, you choose how much.
Yeah. There's one more thing that you can add. That's unlockable content. So that only means, the file itself you see before you buy it. This content will only be accessible once you bought it. When you bought it.
That's crazy. Like, who wanna buy something that he doesn't know what it is?
The Bored Apes, for example. In the beginning, you didn't know which one you buy. You buy it, and then only then it got revealed.
Okay.
Yeah. But it can be different things. It can also be like, here you put a small file, but here you can add something in a quality that people could actually print it and hang it on their wall, And you can also mention it in the smart contract that if you buy it, and the unlockable content will be this and this and this and this and that.
Okay. Something like an extra.
The more you add to this NFT, the more value it gets. The more value you add, the more, of course, you can charge for it. So these are the things that are inside of the NFT. You choose all this before you even try to mint it. You have your files ready. You know what you want to mention in the description. So make the smart contract. You decide how much loyalty you maybe want, or if you don't want, and if you want to add unlockable content. This you decide before you.
You create your profile.
This you have
before
ready.
Before you do anything.
You can create your profile whenever you want, but before you start to mint an NFT, you need all this anyhow. Otherwise, it just...
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so if it gets minted, there are two more things I just want to speak shortly about. In the front of this hanging file register, there will be an individual token ID, and it's gonna record informations about the creator and the transaction history.
Okay. But if you don't have any transaction history, like if it's the first
then it's just it got minted. But if it gets sold a couple of times, it's all recorded. So this is also a point with copyright ownership, usage rights, everything gets recorded, and all this is going to be updated with every transaction. It's automated. You don't have to think about it. It's just happening, right? Just that you know.
Perfect.
This all gets recorded.
Yeah.
These 3 options, 1, 2, and 3, give you so many possibilities. So this is the point where you have to get creative. So this is that. So now we have, let's imagine we have everything ready, right? And now we want to create this NFT, right? We want to get it out there. So that's called mint. So this is you, Georgia. This is an NFT marketplace. For this example, we take OpenSea because it's the biggest one and it's accessible for everyone. I'm not going to get into the different marketplaces because there are so many out of there. So there's you with your files, and there's the marketplace. You need a wallet that is usable as a browser extension.
Okay.
Because this is your login into the marketplace. There's no username or password. The wallet is this is also going to be the place where your NFT is getting stored, or where you have your cryptocurrencies to pay for things. Okay. For example, I took here MetaMask also because it's the biggest, and it's a browser extension, an add-on, and this is how you can log in into the marketplace. Okay, so now we are in the marketplace. When we now want to mint it, we send the file plus some money because it's not for free. Gas fees. There's work that needs to get done from the miners. The mining is the work itself, okay?
Okay,
it's the work itself. This is what you have to pay for. So it goes to the marketplace, and this marketplace is connected to the blockchain.
There is a happy face just on the arrow to go to the marketplace, from the wallet to the marketplace.
No, it's like your user profile face. I know, I'm a great artist. It's like
this is all the expression of my art. You can see.
You just send it. You pay a fee, right? The rest is automated. Yeah. In the end, there's coming out this NFT with the files inside and the token ID and the information that you created it, right? Okay. And this is going to be connected to your wallet.
Everything is connected to my wallet.
That wallet is really important. There's also, if you open a wallet, you're going to get a key phrase, and you have to protect this information like your life.
Okay.
Because this is the access to your wallet. It's called the key phrases. It's some words, and that's like your master password.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's one of the passwords that I don't need to forget.
Yeah, and never share with anyone. Never share with anyone. Like this is the most precious thing you can. Because this is your identity. That's your login. That's where you file your values, where you store your values. Okay, the wallet is really important. So this process, this simple process, where you don't have to do much. It's automated. You know, you just have to have the wallet. They know it's you, and send it, pay it. It's in your wallet. That's a mint. I mint an NFT. You did mint an NFT. So also, just you created it, or better, like you let it be created. You don't have to do much. It's easy. So now you have it. Maybe now you want to sell it. Let's imagine, like you're here now. You are now the owner of the NFT that's connected to your wallet, and there is someone that's me, and I also have a wallet where I log in into the marketplaces, and I found your NFT, and I thought, like, that's sick, I want that. So now I send my money to the marketplace, same thing, transaction through the blockchain. You get the money, and the NFT, it's going to get connected to my wallet.
Okay.
Yeah, sold.
That's it. Play back and then follow this step by step, of course. So easy.
It's not that complicated. The most important thing is to find someone.
Want to buy.
You can make auctions, fixed price.
Yeah, like in real life, but in a digital world. It seems, I think the thing that needs to be processed, like for a person like me that doesn't have a lot of or at all knowledge about the whole NFT hot word, and is more like putting like train your brain to pretty much do the same thing that you do it in the normal life, but into another way, because then the thing is like, yeah, there is like some difference, like of course, like when you can put a percentage, and the product that you actually sell can be like can give you money like through the years, because if you get sell again and blah blah blah. But there is also like a procedure that it's similar to the real world. There is a person that sells the product, there is a person that buy the product, and there is a market where the product is. It's just, I think it's the idea of like getting into this space, because it's a new space, it's a new way of selling your arts, it's a new way of buying art as well. And I think it's just more the getting used to it, and that, of course, gain the knowledge that make you feel more comfortable and safe.
Yeah, that's the basics. Just let this sit now, and then maybe watch the video again. Questions, or you want to have...
To find me, go in the woods. I'll be there, naked, dancing with the trees.
There's a big tree.
There is always a part of uncomfortable when you create. And if you don't feel uncomfortable, then you're not doing it in the right way.
It's the same with this new tool, the NFT world, it makes you feel uncomfortable.
True.
But what I also want to say with the thing I did is that it's not that complicated. It just feels uncomfortable in the beginning because it's new. It's like a white piece of paper, and now you have to figure out what you put on that.
Yeah, what you do.
But it's, it's this feeling, and you just have to overcome this, go through it a little bit. And it's what's behind the door is super simple.
So true. But sometimes it's also hard, like overcome the feelings, so it takes time.
Yeah, of course.
But yeah, like we say,
easy say. Always like,
just overcome it.
But yes.
But yeah, for people like me, like for me, safe is like the piece of paper. I can touch it. It's something like it's this cup. This cup. I can hold it in my hands. I can feel the weight of it.
One thing about this, like you can also say, like if you buy this NFT, you buy the original artwork. You send me your address, and I send it to you.
Yeah, that's I have a question.
You can sell also your original.
Yeah, concrete thing. Yeah, of course. But you don't see it on the first place. Like you see it, but through like a desktop. You don't see it from like in the real world. So it can be slightly different. And it cannot be like really give how do you say, like give
Like it doesn't feel the same, right? It's not the same impression.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
You know, like it doesn't. Like when
we all have this. We all like.
Yeah, when I see the picture of my painting on my website, yeah, they're nice, you know, like. But when I see my painting in reality, and I'm not saying this because, of course, they're my painting. I love them, my creation, my babies.
But I know your paintings, and the thing is, they are really big, and you don't never get this feeling on the small screen.
Exactly. But, the physical size. I don't know, like I feel like we are changing, you know, the world and the way we interact with each other and the way this world is working, you know, which is not, change is not something bad, of course. Most of the time change is what get us growing, you know.
Yeah.
It's pretty scary and lonely, this change that we're doing, you know, because I'd love like a room full of art and people smiling each other and sharing opinion about whatever, you know, picture, paintings, the weather. I don't know, you know, like this.
There are ways to go into this more. There's platforms like Decentraland where you have avatars and you actually can really meet and talk people. There's like a world in between. I think it's never gonna be an exchange for the real world, but you know, especially now in the times where we can. And it's also it's you know, it's going decentralization. Of course, it has two sides.
Yeah, of course, everything has two sides.
But it gives you one more option. Like you don't have to travel super far to attend to an event or something, you know.
Yeah, no, of course. Yeah. Even though I love to travel super far.
Yeah, of course. But sometimes it's easier to just, you know, it's not always possible.
I just want to live a life of belief.
But you're shy.
Eh?
I go